So CERN provides a facility which is the accelerator, and the experiments take the data from the accelerator and then they need to process that data. That requires the use of all of the computing facilities that we can find from all the collaborating institutes around the world, and this is connected together in the grid. It's the LHC computing grid. So it's very important that we are able to get the data very reliably, almost in real time, from CERN out when the data are created by the experiments, and then subsequently it's very important that all of the institutes can collaborate in processing the data, and for this very reliable communications are needed, and needed on an international scale. GÉANT is an important part of the CERN infrastructure for getting the data from the organization out to the collaborating institutes around Europe and indeed around the world. So we've used the GÉANT infrastructure very extensively, particularly in GÉANT2, and we will be using it very extensively in GÉANT3, providing us with 10 gigabit direct connections between CERN and the major institutes, as well as a high-performance IP service that allows us to get data to and from the smaller institutes around Europe as well. Science would not be possible on this scale without the collaboration of all the institutes that we have around the world, and without the networking infrastructure to tie it all together. And GÉANT provides an important component of that worldwide infrastructure. Networking has now become really fundamental. It's fundamental to world economy, and it's fundamental to science. Science is all about collaboration, and networking enables that collaboration to be done in ways that were impossible to imagine even 10 years ago. The costs were too high and the infrastructure wasn't there. So GÉANT, by putting in place the infrastructure that they have, by pushing the collaboration worldwide, has become a very important driver for science in general across Europe and across the world. So I think it's very important to have this collaboration in place. It's now the only way you can conceive of doing science in the future. One of the key things is to maintain the collaboration. Of course, technologies change, infrastructure changes. There are many exciting things that are coming on now onto the table. 100 gigabit networking, terabit networking. It can't be very far away. So it's very, very important that the GÉANT collaboration is able to continue to evolve rapidly, to push the envelope, to show what is possible. Because by showing what is possible and delivering capabilities that you never even dreamed were possible, that's the way you change your business model. That's the way you change the way you think about science, the way you do science, and the way you collaborate worldwide.